They've been evolving for hundreds of millions of years, adapting to many different climates and habitats, from swamps to rainforests, from deserts to mountaintops. I'm talking about ferns. Here at the Royal Botanic Gardens in Sydney, I'll be shining a light on how these plants have become a big part of our ecosystem and what a beautiful addition they'd make to your garden or yard. Welcome to the wonderful world of ferns. With over 10,000 species of ferns worldwide, they're unbeatably versatile, with one to fit almost any niche in the garden. And the Botanic Gardens have a collection of over 350 species in their fernery and greenhouses. The most statuesque and common are the tree ferns, which can be found in almost any nursery. The Cyathea australis, or rough tree fern, is recognisable for its prickly hairs growing at the base of the fronds and the large round leaf scars on the trunk. If you're looking for something to fill a difficult spot in your garden, this will do the job. Don't be deceived by its refined symmetry and beautifully elegant fronds. This fern is extremely hardy, it tolerates direct sun, it'll survive a frost, and even works well in a pot. The soft tree fern, or Dicksonia antarctica, is less hardy than the Cyathea. It likes creek beds or wet forests and prefers shade over sun. However, it's a true graceful beauty with its large spreading fronds. It goes well in a garden, but you need to water well and mulch to retain moisture. Whoa. If you'd been evolving for more than 300 million years, I reckon you'd deserve to be called King Fern. This Angiopteris evecta is an Aussie native, and it has showy fronds that can reach between 2 and 7 metres. They love a shady spot and warm, wet habitat, and remarkably, these regal fronds are kept aloft by hydraulics. They create their own water pressure to raise a royal salute. Looking up into the canopy from our ground huggers, we've got the ever-popular epiphytic ferns, like elkhorns and staghorns. They grow on the trunks of rainforest trees up and down the coasts of New South Wales and Queensland. They stick to almost any surface and catch your eye from any point in any garden. They have these incredible pendulous fronds that drip down. They're a bit like antlers. And what I love about them, they start small. So the best thing you can do is get one going now, and you'll just see it over time come to life like this one. Although they're very tough, they don't like to be overwatered. If you want to give them a boost, then throw in some slow-release fertiliser or even a banana behind the shield fronds. While the Botanic Gardens fernery creates ideal growing conditions for subtropical ferns, behind the scenes, there are many truly tropical ones. Today, I've been given special access to take a look at some of the impressive species in the collection. The climate in here mimics the warm and moist habitats of northeast Queensland, where tropical ferns thrive. It's here where you'll find the fishtail fern, or Microsorum punctatum. I love this variety, labatum. With its shaggy, frilly, strappy leaves, it's really quite lush. Now, it's an epiphyte, but it will also grow in a hanging basket. And there's plenty of epiphytic soil mixes out there for you to choose from. One of the standouts of this collection is the particularly rare Drinaria mayernania. It's a stunning plant that's adapted to monsoonal conditions. So the key to growing them well is to allow the potting mix to get fairly dry in between watering. The more you look into plants, the more you can learn about their adaptations. In this case, this fern has two different types of fronds. The long, fertile fronds produce spores, but then there's the shorter, non-fertile fronds. And they play a really important role because during drought, all the fertile fronds fall off, but it leaves the non-fertile ones there to act like a wicket keeper and catch litter to help the plant survive the drought and then propagate again in the future. Millions of years of evolution have helped ferns thrive. So no matter where you are in the country, it's worth taking a closer look, doing a bit of homework, and finding one that's just right for you.